that you can unlock your full potential. Would you be, how many of you would be interested to find out more? Great. So, the good news is there isn't only one way. There are many ways to unlock your full potential. Whether you go for therapy, whether you go and get some self-help books, learn from others, enlist a coach like Jay to help you and support you in unlocking your full potential. There are many ways because we are all individuals. Now, in the short time we have today, I'm going to share with you how kinesiology can help you unlock your full potential and live an optimal life. So, okay. I get asked a lot, so why kinesiology? Like, what is that anyway? Really? And then I have to take you back to 2012, when I was still the brand manager at Discovery. Life was just work. 24/7, I was on call. I led a team of people, but you know what? I didn't have a life. And that led me to becoming very ill. And I thought, well, I'm really not feeling well. I'm going to quit my job, give myself some time, 3 months tops, to just recover and feel better. And then I'll look for another job. Well, as you know, it didn't work out that way. What happened was I quit my job, and for over a year, I couldn't get out of bed. I was tired permanently. I went to doctors after doctors, specialists after specialists. I even studied exercise science, studied nutrition. I slept well, I ate well, and I was exercising. Like, what more must I do? And nothing shifted. Well, actually, I lied. I depleted my medical aid saving, and I had a whole bunch of pills. That's what changed. But I didn't feel any better. And that's when I was introduced to a kinesiologist. Going to kinesiology as a client changed my life. I was so fascinated by that process that I thought I need to learn this, because I love learning new things, right? And through that journey of me helping myself recover and learning about kinesiology, I discovered my passion, as Jay said earlier on, to help other people, to help them overcome their challenges, and to help them know and support them so that they don't have to do it alone, like I had to initially. No one must go through this journey alone. The world is full of people that are able to help us. So don't do it alone, get some help. So, So kinesiology combines many different techniques. There's so many. If I start listing then I'll be here till tomorrow. So just take my word for it. Many different techniques. It's really a holistic type of therapy. And the aim is to help a person attain a state of homeostasis. So which that refers to a state of balance or equilibrium with all the elements that affects you and help you with optimal living. So in kinesiology, we refer that to the model of universal principle. So think of you as this solid, in equilibrium triangle. The elements that affect that is the mental elements. That's such as thoughts, concepts, patterns of behavior. Another element is the emotional. So things like feelings and also values. Another one is physical. So structural and biochemical aspects of your body. All of that, 3 elements linked together through an energy system we refer to as the meridian system. When all of these are functioning in balance, that's when a person is able to heal themselves and overcome their own challenges, wherever those challenges lies. And as I showed you, you heal yourself, we just help you with the environment so that you are balanced and able to heal yourself. Now, always on the mind, right? Logical, scientific foundations, rationality. However, have you ever thought about living life actually is in the emotional realm? It is in that we have the motivation and the energy to get up every morning to live life, to be who we are. But in modern society, emotions are often shunned and neglected. You know, you get angry, but no, you can't be angry because you need to be nice. No, it's not appropriate to cry right now. I need to put on my happy face. We've all been there somewhere along the line where you feel something but you suppressed it. So what happens when you're experiencing emotional stress and you're suppressing it, let's say? That's one of the examples. Your triangle becomes lopsided. It's not balanced anymore. So have a look. That triangle on the emotional side, because you're going through stress, you now have less energy there. Then what happens, the only really readily available energy is in the physical and the mental aspects. So when a person is going through emotional stress so much over and over, they don't have energy to show that they are emotional. You know, like, I'm sure you've heard of people saying that I've cried so much I can't cry anymore. They can't express themselves anymore, or they suppress it so deep they don't know how to express it anymore. What will happen is, generally a person will express physical symptoms, like a lack of energy, or it could be that they start getting aches and pains. Or in the mental aspects, where they're getting foggy brain and they sort of can't remember things and everything's a stress all of a sudden. So the key in helping yourself live an optimal life is to, whenever your triangle is not balanced, find out exactly where the problem is. Not just go, oh, I'm feeling this lack of energy, let me go and have some vitamin or whatever it is that you do. Because actually the problem doesn't lie in the physical. It could be in the emotional or mental, and that's how that works. So when people are having stress in the emotional arena, often they show physical or mental stress. Okay, so in kinesiology, that's what we help you. Identify where the actual area where you are not adapting properly and appropriately, so that we can help you be in that balanced state, and then you can heal yourself again. So I want to call you to share a testimonial that I just received last night.
So I'm going to read. This is on behalf of my mother. So a year and a half ago I joined BNI and I had a one-to-one with Anita. And while trying to understand, because it's a lot to take in and it's a lot she can't tell you. So I was sitting and listening, and the more she was talking, I was like, that sounds like my mother. My mother needs this. You are talking to my mother. So I approached my mother, but I didn't have all the insights and the knowledge. And I mentioned it, but I didn't want to push it too far because I knew the state my mother was in, so she wasn't too keen. So I left it for a while, and after listening to Anita week after week after week, a few months later, I said, Mom, why don't you try this out? I promise you it's going to change the world for you and you're going to be a new person. So on behalf of my mother, dear Anita, I have embarked on a wonderful 9-month journey with you, experiencing all the amazing changes that have occurred and that are still occurring in my life. Each session with a new journey for me, and I'm so impressed that we are able to tune into whatever was happening in my life by reading my body and working through all the steps and balances. I'm overwhelmed by the accuracy of things that were both operating within me at a conscious and subconscious level. I was able to see the situation for what it truly was, and within a few days was feeling much better and on top of the world. I've gone from having no direction, persistent health problems, and truly living my life, and I'm ever optimistic and feeling fantastic, as well as stopping medication. This is not the only thing that you have helped me with, Anita. You have opened my eyes and have taught me so much more. This could not have come a better time in my life. Thank you, Anita. I could not have chosen a better, more professional, dedicated, patient kinesiologist than yourself. So, on behalf of myself, you know, as much as my mom's going through it, I feel it too. It's indirect, but I have the emotional, I have the mental and the physical aspects that she's going through. I'm her support. Her whole mindset's changed, her whole body's changed. She's feeling better, she's off medication, she's more active, she's not as depressed anymore. It's amazing what comes up, and it's all through the past, and you've got to work through it yourself. It's things you don't even know, it's all in your subconscious. So take the time, have a one-to-one with Anita. It is mind-blowing, the things that come up and how she can heal. And the main thing is that you get off of medication. I mean, we all first think, oh, medication, no worries, numb it, but it comes back. You're not fixing it, you're just numbing it. And thank you. For me, I can't tell you the gratitude. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm currently looking for your help. I want to speak more and tell people more about this alternative, that there's not only one way of doing things. This is definitely something that more people should know about. So I'm looking for organizers for events focused on women, such as chairperson of Women's Club and Association. And my referral partners, I'd like to be introduced to homeopaths, specialist doctors, dietitian, nutritionists, personal trainers, fitness instructors, physio, and biokineticists. You're welcome to take a picture. So you all right, passing that. Thank you very much.